What's going on, everybody? This is Urban J Reviews, and today we're going to take a look at things to have on you when you're golfing. Whether you're a startup, or you've just now decided to get back into golf, or you've been golfing for a while. So if that's you, this video is going to talk to you about things to have in your golf bag. Let's get started. Clubs, which are an obvious, you're going to have a divot fixer. By the way, I'll put links to these products in the description if you want to pick up something like this for your favorite NFL team. But you slide this up, and it also serves as a ball marker. So you can see right here, I have a divot. So having a divot fixer, and there you go. Another thing that I like to have on my bag is a towel. Now I got one of these microfiber towels, which I'll put a link to, but it hooks on right here. Just kind of unscrew it. Anyways, so a towel, that's the number 2 thing to have on your golf bag. So whenever I go out for golf, I always like to have a sleeve of golf balls at least, brand new balls. I also have extra balls in there, but these Titleist balls right here, I actually use the Pro V1s or NXT Tour S, but I'll put a link to the ones that I actually prefer the most. With that being said, you should also have backup balls in case you're having one of those kind of days and you're by a lake. You know, balls that you might not worry if you lose. So backup balls in your bag, at least 15 of them, depending on your day, for real. By the way, when I say 15, it's not because I intend to go through 15 balls. It's just that, you know, sometimes it's also good to have balls for your friends and whatnot, so. I mean, I could go through a full sleeve on a good day and use only 3 different balls, but also, you know, it is what it is. So another thing you should have on you is a marker. The reason you have a marker is so you can put identification marks on your ball. Something that looks like this. You can do 1 mark just with a red pen, or you can do 3 marks with the black pen, just depending on how you want to identify, or you could just put your initials. But I just do 3 marks just like that in case someone else uses a black pen. So anyways, all right, when it comes to things to wear out here, because this is kind of like standard protocol, golf hat, I use Titleist. I like Titleist for the apparel. I like this Oakley shirt. I'll try to put links to these if you want these exact ones or different color. So hat, you can see it's got the holes right here. Nice lightweight golf shirt. And then I have 2 pairs of golf shoes. These are my FootJoys, but I also have another pair. I'll put a link to the other ones that I have if you want to check out either ones that I recommend, or you just get your own golf shoes from Dick's Sporting Goods or the golf shop, whatever you choose. So another thing that you should have is a golf glove. And actually, when you store your golf gloves, to keep it fresh, you're going to want to put it into a Ziploc bag, because you know it might get wet from whatever, you know, rain or even sweaty hands, depending on how hot it is. But if you want to keep it fresh, feeling like crisp like this, like new, you're going to want to use that bag. But this Titleist glove is really good. I do like it. So anyway, so another thing that should go without saying is a lot of tees. You can see I've got a lot of wood tees in here. I even have a plastic tee. You might want to have a couple plastic tees on you in your bag, just in case you run out of all these wood tees. And in my pocket at any given time, I'll have about 3 tees on me. So there you go. So another thing that I do recommend is having what is called a desert club or a dirt club. In this case, Ping makes a utility club. This is a club that you use when you're, I don't know, in the sand or in the dirt or the gravel, whatever the case may be. But you could also get an older club for like a 5-iron, and that could be your desert club. I just use this utility club for now, but I'm probably going to get like a 5-iron just from Goodwill or something as my desert club. So, yep. All right, so I do recommend these head covers. I got the ones from Ping, and I actually want to talk about these clubs. So, I've played golf for a long time. I've had TaylorMades, I've had Callaway, obviously the Big Bertha, the Burners, all those clubs. I love Pings. And actually, right now, the best clubs that I think are these G400s. Actually, this is an older model G, but this particular club right here, this 3-wood, highly recommend it. I'll try to put a link to to this Ping driver set, but this 3-wood is the best club I've ever owned. This driver is pretty good too, but these G400s, wow. And then obviously for the irons, I use Ping G20s. These are really nice irons actually. For the putter, the Sigma, it's good. The only thing I don't like is just this little kind of balata kind of feel, this soft feel. I would get the old school Ping with the metal, just all metal. You know, one thing that is pretty good is like a yardage scope or a yardage marker, something to tell you how far you hit the ball, but also tell you how far the pin is or how far, whatever, how far you hit the ball, whatever. But yeah, so getting one of those, Woe Sports, is a pretty good one. I'll put a link to that below. For example, if I hit the ball, say 300 yards, it'll tell me how far away I am from the pin, because it might not be the direct 300 yards. I might be off to the right a little bit or to the left. So having one of those yardage scopes is pretty good. You know, something else I recommend having is some apps, like a rule book app. So the rules book, you can get one on Amazon and have it in your pocket, or you can get the app from USGS. I'll put links in the description to both, but understanding the rules about drops and going in the lake or hazards, etc., can really help, you know, keep it professional out there. I know some of you guys are curious about the golf bag that I have this here from Ping. Try to get a link to that. It's a beautiful bag, isn't it? Also works great if you want to carry. Coming right here from Phoenix, Arizona, which is where this video is made. And in case you guys are curious, I did shoot an even par 36 on the front 9 here. And after your round, you can clean your clubs with a tool like this. This can get in between the grooves on your clubs. This can just scrape it. And then this is a more gentle kind of brush. So having a brush like this, great utility tool to have for cleaning your clubs. All right, that'll do it. One thing I did forget is the Cleveland wedge. I didn't include it in this video, but I will put a link to the Cleveland wedge for those of you who are into short game and need a wedge. I'll put a link below. See you on the next video. Thanks for subscribing.